This is Goku-san DBZ, and this is a special top 10 list, or rather, top 5 list. And this list is going to be counting down, in my opinion, 5 of the top games that were shown at E3 that I'm most looking forward to. First up, I thought I'd mention at least 2 honorable mentions that I'm still looking forward to, but not quite top 5. The first up is a new, actually, should be quite interesting. Anyways, the first up of honorable mentions is Dragon Ball Project Z Kakarot. It's the first honorable mention. Looks like it should be interesting, to say the least. And you never know what to expect from Bandai. Next one, honorable mention, Eden's Ring. Which is from, of course, FromSoft, and association with George R.R. Martin, which should be quite interesting. So with that said, 2 honorable mentions. Coming at number 5 of games I'm very curious about trying out once they are released. The first of which is, of course, from Square Enix. Because, of course, they'd be on this top 5 list. First up, from Square, I'm very curious about. I'm still hesitant because some of the new mechanics and stuff, but still. Number 5 for me is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Though, really, what they should call is Part 1 of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, since this game's going to take place strictly in Midgard. Still, should be interesting. Gameplay looks interesting. It definitely has elements of, I think, Kingdom Hearts, certain elements, but also elements that remind me of other games as well. So I'll be curious to see the overall combat mechanics and how they work. Number 4 is a game I am also kind of hesitant, but I still want to play, Sheer Curiosity. And that is a game, of course, being made by Respawn Entertainment in association with Electronic Arts. And that's the part that worries me, is EA, Electronic Arts. But still, coming in number 4 is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm just very curious to see how the game ends up overall. I actually think it looks like it could be quite fun. There are certain elements in it that harken to games like, I think, The Force Unleashed and other elements from other past Star Wars games, but we'll see overall how it plays. Coming at number 3 is a game that I think by now a lot of people have become now aware of specifically, but I'm still really stoked and curious about trying the game out, and that is, of course, the upcoming game of, obviously, the Borderlands series, and that is not Borderlands, but the game known as Outer Worlds. I'm very curious to try this game out, which is one of the reasons I already have it pre-ordered, along with Star Wars and also Final Fantasy, already pre-ordered. But I'm curious to see overall the gameplay elements and the storytelling aspect. I feel like it's basically going to be Fallout in space, except made by, of course, developers of the Borderlands games, obviously. Which hopefully this succeeds where games like Fallout 76 failed. Quite miserably, I might add. Coming in at number 3, or bleh, coming at number 2, is a game that is coming out actually very soon now. We are just about 2 weeks out, actually, from the release of this game, and I'm very curious about. And of course, it's a new upcoming title in the H.P. Lovecraft universe, revolving around, of course, obviously, Cthulhu. And that game is, of course, The Sinking City, which you can definitely expect gameplay here on my YouTube channel of the game, since it's pre-ordered. I know some people don't like pre-orders, but to each their own. Coming in at number 1, that I'm actually quite stoked for, and I'm very much looking forward to once it is finally released. It's a game that really wasn't on my radar at first. So, but we'll see how things play out. Actually, just kidding, it was on my radar. I've been looking forward to this game ever since the crowdfunding and announcement of it. Coming in number 1 is, of course, none other than Shenmue 3. Most stoked about that game because I am definitely a big fan of Shenmue 1 on the Dreamcast and Shenmue 2 on the original Xbox. And of course the remaster recently. But we'll see overall how Shenmue 3 ends up. And I'm definitely crossing my fingers for it. Now, of course, console-wise, it's exclusively on Sony, on the PS4, and right now, to my knowledge, it is on PC exclusively to the Epic Games Store. We'll see how things go in the future, and I'll give you my honest thoughts and evaluation on the game once it comes out, though. It's coming out in, I believe November, so it's going to be stacked because Star Wars comes out in November and Google Stadia comes out in November. November is going to be a very busy month for me, that's for sure. Plus work, given I'm in retail as well. So, November into December is going to be quite busy for me. We'll see how it goes from there. But these are, my opinion, 5 of the top games I'm absolutely most looking forward to from E3 2019. And I'll see everyone next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.